So this time we're going to do a system that's an I believe it's an open system. Yeah, it's basically with a split tail, and we're going to tie the same knot, termination knot here, except we're not going to have that long tail to tie in with. So we're just going to tie in with that fisherman's knot. We'll make I don't know, about 4 or 5 inch tail there. I guess he said it. So now we've got a separate rope we're going to use for our split tail. So that way, this is basically for when we go to up top to recrotch, we don't have to untie the whole system each time. And I remember when I first discovered this, I thought it was revolutionary because it just made things so much easier. So we tied our Blake's hitch. And plus, a smaller diameter rope usually works a little better with this. We tie our stopper knot. Okay, we're good to go there. But now we're going to have 2 points of attachment. And that's just something you got to keep in mind. And you could even, if you're worried about it, you could reverse these gates like that, so you don't have to worry about them opening each other. So before I go up, test my knot. Felt good. Oh, basically the same thing. See, I kind of hooked the tree with my legs to keep me from swinging out. Because if I swing out, it makes this a lot more difficult. I can reach this in case I need to self-rescue. So I'm going to come down, and I'm guiding it with my offhand. That just kind of slows it down for me a little bit. Make sure there's no kinks in it. And once we got to the top, like we said before, we would move this to working mode, shorten this length here. But one good thing, you can notice if I go to recrotch, just pretend I'm lanyard in and I want to recrotch. All I got to do is untie that. Clear rope. It just stays on. And then I just retie this with that fisherman's knot. If I want to maybe recrotch lower in the tree or whatever, you know. And then I'm ready to go. And like I said, see how long that is? When you go to working mode, you got to shorten it. And there might be an easier way to do it, but I just kind of untie the whole thing. It's pretty easy to tie. And 5 loops. And always test it. Sometimes these get wore, they get glazed, and they'll slip a little bit. So you may have to rotate it and use the other side. Or if it gets too bad, you'll need to replace it if you start seeing the core or any of those things. But that'd be good for working mode. Ideally, I like it a little shorter, but that's good there. And that's a good illustration of a split tail system. And that just makes things a lot easier to recrotch. Let's